What's up, y'all? It's Tyler.
And Ahdeem.
And we are biggity back, biggity back, biggity back. That was good. Yes. Okay, y'all. So we are back with another video, and this time we are talking about relationships. Okay? All that good stuff. What's up, y'all? So we are back, and today we asked a question. Someone asked a question. Okay, shout out to Tyler&Ahdeem because she did that. Okay, anyway, so I reached out to our Twitter family and I posed a question to our single friends. You know, the single girls, the girls on the prowl. Okay, I asked if they could share what they're looking for in a partner. What are their standards for dating? And when I tell y'all, we got a medley of hilarious answers. Everything from like regular stuff that you would expect, you know, anything about like your mental qualities, physical aspects, but all the way to some things that I don't know if they're appropriate.
Oh, it's a little spicy.
It's a little spicy.
Okay. I want to see that one.
Okay. So the first thing goes out to my homie at Devereaux Banks. He said, I want to be with someone that values and respects me more than anything. Someone who truly wants to get married and is very important to me.
Oh, marriage too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he said, I'm marriage material. He said, I'm not trying to be boyfriend. I'm not trying to be your fiance forever. Okay, I don't know where my accent was going, but we're gonna roll with it. Okay. Oh, I like to do it again. Moving on. Okay. But that's good though. Someone who values you and someone who respects you. I mean, that's pretty much ideal, and I think that's definitely one of the keys to being in a successful, happy relationship. You want to be with somebody who respects you and someone who values you, because to me, if you respect me and you value me, you know, that means that you respect everything. That means that you respect my space, my time, my opinion, my feelings. It's like, if I'm having a bad day and I just need to be like, you know, I just need to be the bear in the basement, you know, let me rock out and break some shit down there. And then you be like, baby, dinner on the way. Like, you good? And I'm gonna be like, baby, we already here. You already know. Y'all inside, we see each other. So how about you, baby? What do you think about that answer?
I mean, I think that's a really great answer. One, I like the marriage part at the end. In the beginning, I just think, like, I agree with you, the whole part about just being valued. Like, I think that, like, what comes out of value is support, and that's just really important to me. I just think that if someone values you, then they'll value your ambitions. Thus, they're, you know, they'll be interested in supporting those ambitions. So that's really it.
Don't hear my man, girl. He's smarter in my Alex voice. The next one that I want to talk about was from Cub_Quiet. He said, I just want someone who's goofy, secure in his body and himself, and then something that sounds like what the Queen, Latrice Royale, would say is chunky and funky. Okay? Someone I can talk to and confide in. Someone who understands why I can be so difficult, depression is a B word, but someone who depends on me too. Just two or more dorks trying their best to figure things out. I love that.
Oh, two or more.
I love that, yeah. Like that. First of all, I love that. Baby, you are open to love, okay? You said two or more, so the door is open, okay? Walk right in, walk right in.
We don't talk about monogamy and polyamory enough.
You just paid that. Does. Okay, cool. No, but I'm sorry. Go ahead. You're right.
No, I don't think we talk about polyamory and like polyamorous and monogamous relationships enough. I think that the conversation is definitely starting to happen more. Like I see it happening a lot on places like Twitter, but it's just really good to.
Okay, so again, I like this part where they said chunky and funky, and somebody who's confident in their skin. I love that. I love somebody who, like, regardless of what you look like, regardless of what your size is, regardless of how few the options are for clothing, baby, you still are gonna serve a look and just be comfortable in your skin. You know, I wanna be on the beach with my shirt off, so I do that. Y'all wanna see my tetas, okay? Whether you like it or not, baby. It's too hot to be on the beach covered up. Okay, mentioning the depression part of it. So I am a person who has been diagnosed with clinical depression, anxiety. I take medication for it. I also battle with panic attacks. And I can just say that it's quite a challenge to not only now have to like sometimes work through your own stuff, especially when it can get out of control, like in the way that depression can and anxiety can. It can be a lot to deal with me. I can be a lot to, just dealing with myself can be a lot sometimes. So, you know, I'm appreciative and grateful that I have a partner who's understanding and respectful and can give me my space, but can still be supportive and let me know that they're right there, you know.
And I still feel like you have to give yourself credit because I mean, like you do the work. Like you're the one doing the work. So I'm being supportive, but like you have to do the work to like get through that.
That's so sweet. You be seeing me do the work?
Yes. Yeah.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
Oh my God.
This one, I don't know if we can talk about this one on YouTube, but hey, we're gonna go for it, okay?
Is that spicy? I want to see.
Okay. So, somebody replied, let me find it, sorry. Ryan Keeley on Twitter.
Hey sis.
Yes. So she wants someone who is emotionally monogamous.
Likewise.
Gives good loving 2 to 3 times a week with a quote, a strongly erect penis.
That seems more vivid than just saying hard penis.
I work in healthcare. That's how we talk.
I don't think that's
and then she also says, strong text game, thinks I'm funny, good hygiene, and will never cause a scene in public. The vigorous, the invigorated, strong, indomitable, insurmountable penis that she wants that had me rolling on the floor. Because I'm like, mama, what kind of situations are we getting in when we're encountering these kinds of situations? But you know, some of the girls be out here duffel bagging these boys. So the emotionally monogamous piece, I think is actually pretty interesting. So she's saying, I asked her a follow-up question. I said, I see you specifically stated emotionally monogamous. Are you saying you don't mind them having sex outside of a relationship? And I said, also, again, love the specifics. Erect penis. She doesn't mind sex outside the relationship, but she wants that corny stuff, that like send me memes all day, you know, give me the monotonous story about what you're doing all day. Okay, I texted you at 8 o'clock, you working? Okay, cool. I texted you at 11:30. Okay, what you doing? Still working? Okay, cool. But I just want to know. But I love that. I really love that. I feel like it's just something about having that like constant flow of communication, because I feel like sometimes we do that. It's like sometimes we both be so busy that like we're at work all day. Sometimes, I mean, today had to stay late at work, like, but I know that I can just check in and be like, hey, what you doing? Working. What you doing? Working. You know, but it's nice. It's nice to check in and say what's up.
I want to hear about how the secretary said your name wrong.
I have the easiest name. What is difficult about Tyler Hightower? You tell me. People don't know how to spell it. They don't know. They call me Taylor. I mean, it's all kind of going on. What is that? So obviously he knows that that's a trigger for me. So see, but that's the benefit when your man know you. Okay.
Oh my God. Just on and on. Stroke after stroke after stroke after stroke.
So to wrap things up, Ahdeem, what are some qualities that you felt like attracted you to me? And what are some qualities that kind of almost made you want to run out the door? And then what are some qualities that you were looking for that you were like, oh, he doesn't have that, but it's okay?
This is going to be vain, but you're taller than me by like a good 4 inches. So, I am attracted to men who are taller than me or like shorter than me. For some reason, me and men who are the same height, it just doesn't do it for me. But
it's two people with Napoleon complex can't date.
I'm not that short, but second thing, you have a lot of ambitions and passions, and I'm really interested in people who have like multiple irons in the fire. They got their hands in different pots. I'm like that too. I have a lot of diverse interests that don't really like align, but you're still supportive of them, and you still like understand that like that's who I am and that's like what I like to do. So I like it when people have those different interests. Like your life shouldn't just solely be about your work. I mean, unless like that is just who you are, but I wouldn't be in a relationship with you. And 3, you're just like really mature. Even though you don't act like it on camera, but he's very mature.
This is the face of maturity, y'all.
He's very mature. He knows how to read a room. He knows how to hold himself. And he knows how to carry himself. And I really like that in a man. Like, I'm attracted to maturity, which is why honestly I thought I would end up with an older man, but I got my baby. What about you for me? Now do me. Now you do me. Now you.
Do you?
If you don't say
and that was so corny.
It was
like, do me.
It was corny.
Ew, okay. See, that's where keeping it real goes wrong, when you be trying to do too much.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Okay, but seriously, to answer your question, so to me, I loved the fact that we had different interests, and I felt like I could learn something from you. When we met, you were super into music and your artistry and construction, when all of these things were not things that I knew a lot about. You were also very well versed in literature and art, and specifically Black literature and Black art and stuff, which I just thought was super interesting. Going to school and growing up in predominantly white institutions, you're not always taught Black art, Black literature, etc. So to have the opportunity to speak with someone who can like help to provide you with things that, like they love that. I love that we're that as similar as we are, like we have the same humor, we have the same interest in music, and when we first started hanging out, we was like, look, we're just gonna listen to R&B and drink some brown liquor. Like we were really like 2 old men having a cocktail,
we were old trade.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get into that later. But I appreciated that, and I just loved that, and I just loved that I felt like I had met someone who could teach me something and who could show me something different. And also it was just kind of like you were just like a little bit of an around the way boy, which I thought was a little cute. Because he has this very like rough edge whereas I'll be like, hey guys, can we like maybe if we could calm down, maybe we could figure it out. And Ahdeem be like, listen, mother this, and shut that ish down, and da da ding 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 ding, and he like that. He can give very much.
I don't sound like that.
You can really pop off Percy, okay? You're not feeling pop off Percy?
I thought it was kind of like the register.
Let's wrap up. I just also wanted to say that go too hard on, don't be too stringent on the qualities and personality traits that you're looking for. Certainly, I'm never saying to kind of like, just throw everything out the window, right? But I'm just saying be a little flexible, right? Like,
flexibility is key.
Yeah, it's like
relationship.
You can learn a lot from different people. I think every relationship is an opportunity to learn something about yourself and about how you operate, in a union, whether it's with you and one other person or you and multiple people. And I think you just block your blessings that way. I think when you get too rigid and too stringent, you block your blessing. Your man, woman might be walking down the street, but you're so busy looking for somebody who's 6'6" that it's like you done missed out on a good thing because you're looking for that person that's tall. And again, never saying that there's nothing wrong with that, but understand that like maybe something like height might be a little bit more like arbitrary or not really all that necessary. Not trying to go on forever, but just saying, just be open. You just never know. I mean, when Ahdeem and I met, like I thought he was very different from what I had dated in the past. To wrap up, just don't block your blessings. Just be open.
Agreed. Don't block them, y'all. And let us know down in the comment section what kind of qualities you all are looking for in your prospective partners. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you all again next week.
Yes, we thank you for tuning in. Thank you for following us. Thank you for watching us. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always reach us via email at tyler&ahdeem@gmail.com. And we love y'all. Thank you.
Bye.
See you soon.